Space Force, and now we're leading in space over Russia and China. They were killing us when I took over, and now we're leading. But military, we're going to reach, and it's my plan. I'll talk to Elon. Elon, get those rocket ships going, because we want to reach Mars before the end of my term. We want to do it. And we want to have also great military protection in space, because that's where it's going to be at.
Elon Musk has vowed to get anyone who wants to be a space traveller to Mars, but not if Kamala Harris becomes US president. Rachel Venables is with me now. Morning. So there are conditions then from Elon Musk?
Yeah, there is definitely a catch to what he said and what he's been fighting for and working towards for many years, which is a colony on Mars. Many people say this is Elon Musk's greatest aim, greatest ambition. And it's incredible because it's something that obviously just a few years ago would have felt more like the plot of a science fiction film. But it has now entered the discussions around the US presidential election, with SpaceX founder Elon Musk telling his followers on X last night that in just 2 years he plans to send 5 spaceships to Mars, saying that if the unmanned space starships can arrive safely, he will then plan to send crewed missions by 2028, which is an incredibly short timeline. He's certainly known for his high-risk, high-reward ethos when it comes to the way he runs his companies. But as we've discussed, there is a catch. Musk is a vocal Donald Trump supporter. He's really been avidly backing him to win this November. And he's claimed that another Democratic presidency would, quote, destroy the Mars program and doom humanity by drowning it in red tape. He said earlier this month as well, we will never reach Mars if Kamala wins. So obviously politics coming into play there as well. But of course, SpaceX really is at the forefront of space innovation. It's NASA's currently main mode of transport to get astronauts up to the International Space Station. After Boeing, they've been beset with problems and delays. So he's obviously a really big player when it comes to this project.
So what kind of engineering would be involved in creating a mini sun that you hover above the poles?
So, I mean, the sun is it's a gravitationally contained reaction. So you need a lot of mass. So if you don't have a lot of mass, you can just that's why you'd have like explosions, just like little pulsing things, like a pulsing sun. So some people have like said, well, if you added up all the nuclear weapons on Earth, that wouldn't even be that much. I'm like, yeah, because they're small. But we can make way bigger nuclear bombs than the current ones. It's like, what's the point? So, well, if you want to make an artificial sun, you just use a lot more hydrogen.
But that would be something
tritium or deuterium.
They would have to construct on Mars?
Yeah.
And then figure out a way to launch it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, honestly, not that hard.
What do you think Mars is going to look like?
Well, long term, we could make it look like Earth. We have to warm it up, but there's a lot of ice on Mars. It's cold.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you just have to warm it up to have liquid water. Mars would have an ocean of, I think, about roughly maybe a mile deep on 40% of the planet, roughly.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you was warm it up.
So that's all ice, all ice right now?
Just ice.
40% of the planet?
If we get lucky, we'll have sent people to Mars within 8 years. The key question, sort of, I think, about for civilization is, the key test, perhaps, for civilization is, do we make it through this Fermi great filter of going from a one-planet civilization to a multi-planet civilization? And if we do become a multi-planet civilization, we may go out there to other star systems and discover many long-dead one-planet civilizations. And we don't want to be one of them. That's lame. We don't want to be one of those lame one-planet civilizations. But I think we should always regard civilization as fragile, as not something that, not a situation where there is an inevitable upward trajectory. I read a lot about history, and if you read history, you see that civilizations are anything but permanent.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. In this lesson, I'm going into setting their nest among the stars at the highest level. Okay, Esau wants to set his nest amongst the stars at the highest level. Okay. And I said for my last lesson, Esau is doubling down on the eagle, that pride. Okay. He's super, super high. And I said I was going to go deeper through the spirit on this verse 4. Okay. Because really, when you think about it, okay, let's go real quick. Let's go into the Google definition of nest. All right. It says a structure or place made or chosen by a bird for laying eggs and sheltering its young. Okay, and we know in this scripture, they're compared to the eagle, right? They exalt themselves as an eagle. They go real high, high pride, okay, to set their nest among the stars. Now, we break it down correctly when we talk about the satellites, okay? But through the spirit, I'm realizing more and more that that is the beginning of them doing higher things when it comes to setting their nest amongst the stars. Okay, them actually setting their own people up there on Mars. All right, and Elon talks about inhabiting different planets. Okay, so he's really trying to set them up there for real. All right, you seen that clip when he broke down him creating an artificial sun. So basically he's saying they're going to send the people, you know, the people who can work on these type of things, they're going to send them first. Okay, once they have a safe landing on Mars and it's all good, then they're going to send people who can work on these different things. Okay, they're going to build the artificial sun on Mars and then launch it from Mars so that Mars can have a sun. Okay, because according to him, Mars is like 40% ice. Okay, according to him. All right. So think about that, man. So they're planning for real to dwell and live on Mars. And then if they accomplish that, they plan to inhabit other planets the same way. Okay, and create more artificial suns here. Another artificial sun over there. Think about that, man. Okay, so when you read, let's go back. And I'm going to jump up to verse 3. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, okay, we know the satellites up there amongst the stars, but it goes deeper. They plan on putting their own people up there. Okay, that is serious. It's no coincidence the same guy that wants to implant and is doing it, microchips in your brain, is the same guy that's saying, hey, we're going to go to Mars and set a nest up there, set our own people up there, create an artificial sun up there. Think about all of that. Okay, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Right. Okay, we are living in that right now in real time. Okay, you heard it. They said that they plan on doing that by 2028. We all know how fast years go by right now. The Lord has sped up the time. Okay, even people who are not in the truth can feel it. They know it. They don't understand it, but they, you know, they see it like, damn, like what the hell? Something's off here. Okay. So we are living, just by this alone proves that we're at the end, because they are very, very, very super serious, okay, about setting their nests on Mars. Okay? That's how you know it's a furtherance of this scripture. That's how you know this scripture goes even deeper and it's manifesting in real time. Because for years we've been hearing about Elon Musk and, you know, his desires to go to Mars. You're like, oh, okay, whatever, nigga. You know, you know what I'm saying? But Elon Musk is a mega demon, man. That dude is a mega demon. Okay. And he has a lot of demons around him, man, that's contributing to this. Okay. So now years gone by later, and now we're about to be in 2025. We're like, oh shit. These niggas ain't playing. Okay, which highlights this scripture. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 4. Read it one more time. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and they double down on that. Okay, there's no coincidence. They double down on that right now. this week, okay? And though thou set thy nest among the stars, okay, starting with the satellites, Space Force, okay? Oh, another thing. You see how Trump is talking about also by them doing that, they will be better militarily and have a bigger defense, okay? All right, so also them setting a nest among the stars of going to Mars is not only just for that, but also if they can accomplish that, they will have the advantage militarily, okay, on a whole nother level, okay? They're saying that as well, all right? But this ain't no joke, man. This is not a joke. Okay, let's go to Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2. It says, wherein in times past you walked according to the course of this world, right, okay, the worldly mind frame, celebrating Christmas, doing everything in the world happy and smiling with no knowledge of wisdom, okay? It says, according to the prince of the power of the air, Esau, the Edomites, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. Okay, so we understand the devil was given the earth, okay, for a temporary time to control the earth, okay, for the Lord's will. But these niggas are taking this on a whole nother level, man. Okay, literally, they're trying to inhabit the heavens and inhabit the planets, starting with Mars first. Okay, thence will the Lord bring thee down, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's hella pride. And they're trying to do this while America is falling. Think about that. You doubled down on the eagle, okay, and we know what that meant. High level pride. And now you're going to go to Mars within 2 years? Before 28? Like Trump said, before the end of his term? They ain't playing, man. So we're at the end. At the same time, you got war sparking off. Okay, they trying to save America's debt, which ain't going to happen. Okay, America is crumbling, and nobody can save this whore. Nobody. It's over, man. It is over, man. So just a quick, through the spirit, man, not a long lesson, but through the spirit, I want y'all to understand that, man. When you read Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3 to 4, about the nest among the stars, you cannot leave out. At this point, it is evident you cannot leave out them trying to set the nest on Mars. And they trying to do it before 2028 or by 2028. You can't leave that out now. That is part of it, man. All right? You can't compare satellites to actually putting people on a planet. Think about that. That's how you know it's a furtherance. So just bring a light to that through the spirit. I hope you're edified. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the Elders Great Millstone. And shalom to you, Arkham, out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.